Good morning students. This is our second lecture of class 7th computer, and in this lecture we will discuss about formulas and functions in MS Excel. So before going to formulas, we will learn about some specific shortcuts which will help us in MS Excel to perform well. So important Excel shortcuts are Control plus P. It is used to open print dialog window. Control plus N creates a new workbook. Control plus S saves the current workbook. Control plus C copy content of the current select workbook. Control plus V paste data from the clipboard. Shift plus F3 displays the function insert dialog window. Shift plus F11 create a new worksheet, and F2 to check the formula and cell range covered under that formula. So these are some specific shortcuts which we will use in our Excel sheet to perform well. Now coming to our topic, what is a formula? It is the simplest form. A formula is an expression made up of cell address and arithmetic operators. Formula can also be made up of discrete values. Discrete values means numbers. Is that 6 into 3. Excel evaluates the formula to a value. An example of a formula looks as follows. So it means formula is a specific condition which we will have to apply when we want to perform any arithmetic operation between the cell. What is cell? Cell is the intersection of row and column. If we want to perform any specific operation between the cells, then we have to write a specific formula for that purpose. For example, formula always starts with equal to sign. In this formula, in this example, we have to multiply cell A2 and cell D2, then we have to divide the result with 2. Equal to tells the Excel that this is a formula and it should evaluate it. A2 and D2 makes reference to cell address. A2 and D2 then multiplies the value found in the cell address, and slash sign is a division arithmetic operator. 2 is a discrete value. Discrete value means it is a number. Now we will learn this formula by using some practical exercises. So we will work on a simple data of a home supply budget in which we will have to take serial number, 5 items, mango, oranges, tomatoes, cooking oil, tonic water. Then we will give their quantity 9, 3, 1, 5, 13 and so on. Then we will put the price, and then we will calculate subtotal by using a specific formula C4 into D4. So how we will perform this? For example, my table is already prepared. This is serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Items are as follows: mango, oranges, cooking oil, tomatoes, tonic water. Quantity 6, it is in kg. Mango 6 kg, oranges 7 kg, cooking oil 8 kg, tomatoes 5 kg, tonic water 6 kg. Price per kg 80 rupees per kg, 40 rupees per kg, cooking oil 120 rupees per kg, tomatoes 30 rupees per kg, tonic water 25 rupees per kg. Suppose we have to calculate subtotal here. So for that purpose we have to apply formula. We will apply formula in this cell. The formula always starts with equal to sign. Then we have to multiply C4. This is row, and this is column. So the name of this cell is C4, column and row C4. Then we will put multiplication operator into D4. When we will press enter, then it automatically calculates the value 80 into 60, 480. Then what will we have to do? We have to simply drag this up to the last. Now we will get all the values which are required. So in this manner we will apply formula for a specific cell. For example, if we want to calculate grand total, then what will we have to do? First we will have to put equal to sign, then we have to sum up all these quantities, then we have to put sum here, Then in the bracket we have to specify cell range E4 colon E8. When we will press enter, it will gives us sum of all the values which was in the subtotal column, because the formula which was applied by us is sum E4. E4 means this cell, then from E4 to this one E8. So when we will apply formula, we will get a grand total 2020 of this is the summation of all the values. You can also check the sum of all the values by simply dragging the values. You will get count by automatic function. Sum is equals to 2020. So in this manner we will have to apply formula in our Excel workbook. This is also one of the example. In this you have to perform it, or we can say that you have to simply write the formula which are required in this Excel sheet. Suppose we have to put formula in this cell I4 to calculate total of all these cells. So what you have to do, you have to put equal to sign, equal to, then from which cell you have to add C4, or you can use is equals to sum bracket open C4 colon up to which cell H4. You have to close the bracket, then press enter. You will get sum of all these cells from C4 to H4. Then you have to simply drag this, then you will get all the values. The formula will be applied automatically to all the cells. And if you want to calculate percentage, then what you will have to do, you have to simply put is equal to the total of all these columns is, these numbers are out of 20, so the total will be 120 is equals to I4 upon 120 into 100. You will get the percentage here. It is not in the proper format, so if you want to put it into the proper format, you have to simply the format cells. How will you format cells? Just right click on these values, then you will get option format cells. Click on that option. After going to that option, you will get number up to 2 decimal places. Click OK. You will get percentage from here after formatting these cells. So this is the way to calculate percentage and total by using formula. So I have performed this for you. This is also your assignment. Write the formula to calculate total in the cell I4. You have to write formula that how we will calculate formula total in this cell by using formula, and also you have to calculate percentage in this cell J4 by using formula. I have given example to you. You have to write the formula which will be used to calculate total and percentage. This is your assignment. Thank you students. This is the end of this lecture. We will continue new things in our next lecture. Thank you.